Oh man, I got a lot of wind noise in my ear. Man, Monday night, that was some ride. Those guys ride pretty hard.
Yeah, is that right?
We were average
30 miles? Was that 30 miles?
It was like 28. And man, they do not stop hardly at all. I only brought one battery, you know. I knew it's like 25 to 30. That was like going to be like at my range. So I put it in pedal assist 2, which I never use. And I pedal almost the whole thing. I got back at 62% left. I couldn't believe it.
That would be top end.
You could do it, but and it was kind of scary. I mean, you're all bunched up, and they're trying to just fly down there. And the roads are just, in a lot of areas, it's pretty messed up. I had to really pay attention when I was doing it. One guy did something really stupid, and he made this other guy, old guy, crash.
Oh, that's why I like to just be in the back. I
Yeah.
like to be in the middle of that crowd and all.
We were all, I got it on film too, we were all in the middle, bunched up on a road, going over a railroad bridge. And this guy was on a sidewalk next to us and was raised up like 6 inches, the sidewalk. So he come flying by us, and then he decided to jump on the road, off the sidewalk, like 2 feet in front of another, like right in front of him, and this guy just crashed. That's probably the most exciting ride I was ever on. It's on YouTube if you want to watch any of it on the Metropolis. There was 3 young girls, they did it. Might go next week, but I'm at the age, so it's kind of getting kind of scary to do that. Car back. I saw you guys had a ride last week. I thought Lisa was going to do it. Didn't you?
It rained or something.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I thought I saw a map. Maybe it was from the week before. You still going to the Greenway? Or not? Are you going to the Greenway?
No.
You're not?
No.
I thought that's what the post said.
I never said Greenway. It's a surprise. It's adventure.
I feel like I said Greenway.
Right over to the river.
I drove. I've been riding lot for the last week, so I didn't go over
Gave him order rest.
there. Yeah, I did the Metropolis yesterday.
How
Monday.
is that? I've always wanted to do it.
It's
but
fat. You'd like it. It's probably just like to beat the train. You know, John Ewald does not like to stop. Red light or
I've
whatever.
ridden with him, but I've never rode with him leading a ride.
He's intense.
We met him in Traverse City
Oh, did you?
the first time.
Yeah, you'd probably like it.
Left turn.
God, I could have swore he wrote down Greenway. I'll have to go back and read that. I'm losing it, I guess. Oh, look at those nice houses. We passed in this one area, there wasn't many buildings around. I don't know if it was on Grand River or corner Grand River or something. And there was a really nice old building. It had like 3 or 4 turrets. Kind of looked like a mini castle or something.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, that's called the GAR building.
No, it wasn't that one.
What's the GAR?
No, it wasn't that. It was, I looked it up on, hello, on the map. It's the Detroit Police 8th Precinct. Man, a building, every time I seen that building, though, I was wondering, is that a church or what is that? You can tell it costs a lot of money to build it. That's how we ride in that Monday night ride. We don't stop. Just go right there. I kind of didn't know where I was half the time, so I had to try to stay with them.
Yeah.
And we were like downtown Detroit on the way back. It's dark, and they're still going through lights, man. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend you do that, although you could. I'm sure you could. But think they're going somewhere Saturday in Wyandotte.
Yeah, I can't make that one either.
Are you going to a car show?
No, one of our car friends is turning 90. We have a party home. We gotta pick up another 93-year-old and go get him, take him.
That sounds like fun.
South Lyon somewhere.
You probably have a chore just getting them in the car. I think that house back there was doing that no mow May. You know, so you can let the dandelions grow.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to do that, but it's because I'm lazy. Oh. Well, how's Ron doing?
Good? Haven't really heard from him.
Oh, that's a nice looking tree right there.
What is it?
That tree had a beautiful shape to it. You know, on that Monday ride, man, they all like yell out everything. Like John's up front, we're coming up to an intersection. You go checking. You know, he like sings everything out. Clear. Car back. Oh, it's the same. Get close to Taylor.
We're in Taylor now.
I bet you never had a hamburger from there.
Huh?
I bet you never had a hamburger there.
This you 7-Eleven?
You got a lot of lights on there. Right at night?
Yes.
They were teasing me last week. Because I usually have 2 or 3 lights too. That guy's got way more lights than I said, that's war. I declare war. You do. You got way more than me.
Yeah, I'm mostly in the front most of the time, so.
Hey, I mean, why not? I mean, I want to be seen at night.
Yeah.
super instincts taking over? Oh, I would too. This is
going up over here, right by that school. I get off my bike and walk it up that goat trail to get onto that sidewalk. I don't know why they can't put a cut in there. At least so I can get over the curb.
oh, where this railroad track's at.
These are okay.
Yeah, this is kind of a dangerous road. What is this? What road is this?
Monroe.
Car back. Car back, both lanes. That's how we rode in Detroit Monday. We did not stop. That's how John Ewald rides.
Yeah.
How much battery you got left?
All of it, 'cause I'm pedaling.
All right.
E-bike's at home in the garage.
Yeah, I just could not believe I did 30 miles and on pedal assist 2, and I still had 62%. That's the first time I ever did that.
That's about what I get if I don't push it.
It was fun because we were going so fast. I mean, it made sense to pedal because you could just keep on pedaling.
Yeah. What time does that ride start at Metropolis?
What?
What time does that ride start at Metropolis?
7. They leave at 7.
7. Left turn. Left turn.
Car.
Car ride stopping.
Car back. Oh, he turned. He turned. I got one more thing that might have happened to her bike. Maybe the motor disconnect wire got pulled out somehow. You know, there's a wire from the motor that goes to your electrical system, and it disconnects when you change your flat.
Yeah.
Possibly that came apart.
We're gonna have to go over and check it out.
Well, that poor guy. He's trying to get a good lawn, and this one right next to him's got all kinds of weeds. I haven't done nothing yet. I haven't put down grub control or fertilizer. I better get on it. I found like a great fertilizer. It's Anderson's. It's really expensive. It's like a professional one. Basically, I only did it once a year, and my lawns never looked better.
Where do they sell that?
I got it off of Amazon, but I'm sure you can get it around the store. Anderson's is the name of it. But I mean, their stuff is way better than like this stuff we can get around here. I think it was like $80 for 100 or 10,000 square feet though. I got a small lawn, so it's lasted me 2 years.
You sit on an acre.
Hello. Did you ever have one of those little mini bikes?
No.
I bet Roger did.
No, well, he probably did. I didn't know him.
He seems like the kind of guy who had something like that.
He probably did as a kid. I don't know. We never really talked about it. He's too busy doing farm work. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think his nickname is G Money or something like that. There you go.
tired today.
You get up early in the morning?
I ended up till 8 today.
Oh, that's early. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Car back. Car back. Hey, I could think of one more thing that might have caused that not to work. So the battery was okay, you had lights, and but the pedal assist and throttle didn't work. There's a wire from the motor that plugs into the electrical system. I wonder if that got disconnected.
Okay.
I'll show you on my bike. I don't see how. I mean, it's a really tight connection, but I'll show you where it is.
Well, you know, maybe it had a bumpy ride.
Well, spin right.
On the right.
That would make sense. I've never had that happen on any of these bikes. I mean, it's a pretty tight fit. If you get your bike and look at it, there'll be arrows to show you how to connect them, what direction to put it in.
I was at my house. I'd taken the house and I go figure out.
Did you put it in a car or anything?
No, it was on a rack. Very, very similar to yours, the one that you lent me. But
We'll get it working. You're gonna love it. Right turn. That's how those guys are yelling, man. Like coming up to an intersection, go checking, go.
I made the mistake of riding in front of the high school there a couple times when school was getting let down.
Oh man. And right there, Allen Park?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever been by that high school. stopping!
Right turn.
That's those guys. I never said a word Monday.
Yeah.
They were all yelling everything.
Isn't there?
We're going so fast. What's that?
Emma.
No, she was. I thought she might be there, but she wasn't there this week.
Oh yeah. She got school. This is like the last week of seniors. So
Oh, okay.
she was real stressed about that.
There were 3 women, 3 younger gals there. You know, they had all the bike gear on. You know, you could tell they were into it. Yeah, I feel like such a old fucker being around them. I was listening to one girl. She said, "Yeah, we had my birthday 2 weeks ago, and I parachuted onto a beach." Here I am at home on the iPad. We're parachuting onto a beach. Then I got behind this other young gal, and she goes to this other guy, she said, "Are we still camping next week?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I found out they're doing a bike packing. They're going to do a 50-mile bike packing.
Of course.
I ride the street all the time.
Right. No, it's just windy.
Yeah, it's windy, but not cold.
Warm wind.
I think the road was yesterday in the rain.
What time did it rain? All day or
No, it was in the
in
morning.
the morning?
Had to see how far this church was away from our house.
What is it? How many?
This is Cabrini.
How far is it?
Just about 4 miles,
Okay.
3.9.
I heard you say something about it. Your wife want to go here or something? Or
No, my wife does not want to go here.
oh, okay.
They're a bunch of weenies.
They don't. I
Nancy
would
calls
go.
them Cabrini weenies.
Cabrini wings.
Yeah. Always has been.
Wasn't that a high school one time?
It is high school.
Still a high school?
The Cabrini weenies. Yep.
Oh, right there.
Or
There's so many of them that are no longer around. I figured it'd probably be one of them.
all right,
I don't think St. Mary's in Wayne has a high school anymore. Do you? St. Mary's in Wayne? That used to be a high school.
but they had an elementary school for a while, at least until I was in junior high. I had a really good friend through high school who came into junior high in 8th grade, 9th grade, because he finished St. Mary's and ended at 8th, and then he came to junior high for 9th grade, and then went to high school with us.
Do they still have elementary
I
there?
don't think so.
I mean, the church is still in operation.
And I don't think so. I think they merged with St. Richard's. My parents got married at St. Mary's.
In Wayne?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
And they were then members of St. Richard's in Westland, which is where I grew up. Last I heard they were merging, and the St. Mary's was closing and all those parishioners were going to.
They want to make sure their kids got a Catholic education. You know, as you know, I'm not into that, but I'll tell you one thing, the kids that usually went to Catholic school, it seemed like they turned out to be pretty good kids. Yep, it is. You know, maybe that's better for that kind of an age. You know, I don't know about high school, but
Yeah, it causes a few issues if you go from there. You know, if you're there for a long time, then you
go to public school. Yeah.
That's before we got a babysitter.
Hey, what's your name?
George.
George? I'm Rick. Checking! That's what they yelled out every intersection. Clear!
All right, stopping. Stopping. That's why.
Not clear.
Another car, right? Another car. We don't say that word anymore, Rick.
Oh, here they don't. They do in Detroit.
A lot of people do.
They don't believe in that Detroit. I mean, it was actually kind of scary. So, I mean, sometimes these lights on big roads, man, they were red way before we got there. They were all still going right through them. You'd like that ride, though. You'd feel right at home with them guys.
The problem is I get off work and I either have to sit around after work to go do it, and I really don't want to drive all the way home to drive all the way back up there to go do it. Slowing.
Did you ever do the one on Wednesday at the hump? That's the same kind of thing, man. They go real fast.
Only one I do down there is beat the train.
I'm sure you guys go like 15, don't you?
Beat the train?
Yeah, like 15 miles per hour.
Yeah.
When you can. Maybe 18.
It depends. There's a lot of little sprinty points.
Yeah, right. You gotta go do it when you can do it.
But they regroup a lot. There's like 4 or 5 different spots where everybody kind of just regroups and hangs out for a second before they take off.
I was forced to stick with them, so I stayed up front because if I got away from that group, I don't even know where I was at. He's like, they went to Ferndale.
Yeah. One thing about beating trains is like their route changes every week, so I still don't know what the actual route is.
Well, that's how I am. I did recognize some of it, but I didn't really know where I was at.
Blowing. Doggy.
Well, that's a little dog. God, I hate thinking to be riding that bike without the power. What gear are you in? Like the third gear or something?
Oh, is there? Can you tell?
Well, you can look down here.
Oh. I don't know.
Did you shift gears?
Yeah.
The big gear is 1. What? When I ride my bike without that, I mean, I can't even go into 4th gear. I'm in 1, 2, or 3, basically. up here about 3 blocks from the break. What's the name of it? We won't be going by it.
Didn't answer the question, did it?
Hey guys. We got 9 miles. If I was your age, I'd have 18 too. I'm too old. I probably got less than that. Did you ride up here today, Kathy?
Yeah.
Everybody's got more miles than me.
Today. Sounds like you got about miles a week.
Well, I did 30 Monday. And Sunday, 80? 18. What, do you got the flu or something? Baskin Robbins. What time is Tracy supposed to get done? 7:30? Anybody got her phone number?
She said about 7:30. She thought. She knows where we're going. I didn't want to ruin the surprise for all over Facebook.
God, I don't know why I thought Greenway. I have to go back and read that.
I'm gonna go edit it so it says definitely not Greenway.
But then it will say Greenway.
Yeah, I wrote down chainsaw and he saw Texas Chainsaw
I was just
Massacre.
seeing something for Texas Chainsaw Massacre on one of the cable things.
I guess I didn't turn my headlight on. What am I doing?
I also take the long way home. It's so nice out.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh, work? What's that?
For an hour. Where? Okay, that's called volunteerism. Yeah, sometime between now and tomorrow morning. Very good.
Hey, did you get a lifetime discount at Baskin Robbins?
No.
Oh, man. tell a difference with air in your tires?
Yep. Causes slowing.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what that was, but it sounded like he put his brakes on.
Crazy.
But I was on that Monday ride, there was a guy ahead of me, and he was making a phone call on his phone, and he had the sound of the old rotary phones.
Oh,
That was pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. I might get that, whatever that is. You could probably show a rotary phone to a kid nowadays, he wouldn't know what to do.
no, they don't.
Well, that's a little soccer ball. I was trying to catch up to the part of my ice cream that was still solid. I had like one bite left. It was solid after I got rid of all the melted stuff. It don't seem like it's that hot.
I know. It does seem like it's already soft.
Yeah,
Keep the coolers.
I think you're right. That's what it was. It wasn't like 0 or whatever it was supposed to be. Car back. Boy, it's a bumper year for maple trees. That guy's name is George.
What?
His name is George. You don't hear that name too often anymore.
My father-in-law's name.
Oh, okay. You gonna do the Rite of Silence next week? Ride of Silence.
Saturday?
No, next Wednesday.
Wednesday?
It's in Detroit. A bunch of them are going to Detroit, Tech Town. Meet up at Tech Town.
That's not right.
Car back. Car back still. Okay, bye, Julie. I was thinking of Tracy the other day. I got the perfect Halloween costume for her.
Really? What'd you find?
Bicycle cop. She could probably do that job. Can you just imagine her?
She goes over there out riding.
She'd probably let a lot of them off easy. Give them a warning.
See the headlines now. A local bicycle advocate get arrested for impersonating a police officer and handing out tickets to cars.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't think she'd take it that far. She could probably qualify for a job. raining hard? Or?
It was raining pretty good and he was out there.
Doing that ride of silence next week?
I'm gonna try to. I usually take my bike with me to work, and then depending on, I usually go for a bike ride right after work and then meet up there, depending on how late I work that day. The first time I did it, it was during COVID still, so I was getting off at like 2 in the afternoon. So I had like 5 hours to go ride my bike and eat dinner before showing up to the ride.
That's like too much time.
I did like 30 miles before the ride.
Was it the Detroit one?
Yeah.
I might go. I'm gonna look into Ann Arbor, see if they got one. I might go to either one of them. I'd like to find some Ann Arbor groups, man. It's just such a cool town.
I might be riding out there Friday.
One of them gravel rides
No, I'm gonna ride there for Friday.
out to Ann Arbor. Wow.
Well, 2 weeks ago I did the road from my house back there out past the airport, Ypsilanti, then up to Plymouth, and then back to Allen Park from Plymouth.
It's a long ride.
65 miles, 66 miles.
That's a Chuck Mikowicz type of ride.
What?
65 miles.
Back door.
A couple weeks ago, Hibba had over 200 miles one week.
Yeah, he's got that retired thing going on where he can ride all day, every day. Right turn.
It's chilling off. ice cream melt real fast? Man, mine did.
Really?
I couldn't catch up to the unmelted part.
Alright. Well, it was comfortably melting.
Yeah, I didn't get a brain freeze, so that's good. Man, it's painful. You ride your bike up here?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I just drove today. Man, there's so many maple leaves on the road. You can slide right through. Don't tell Tracy.
You know where we're going?
Going north. That's all I know.
You know where we're going after that?
No, I don't even know where. I don't even know what city I'm in. I know Michigan Avenue's up ahead somewhere.
Chloe, you go right turn.
Well, I got a plastic right now. I'm waiting for my plate to show up.
How come you got a handicap plate?
My knees.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have trouble walking through this.
Had one for a little while.
You had one? Oh, for your leg? When you had your broken foot?
We got one for Samantha. Now I got one for me.
That's what I thought maybe it was for Samantha.
No, we've had one for her for years. But she's not with us all the time. bet he does.
The plate for the for any of our vehicles because he said he didn't want Trees placard, yeah, just it's with my vehicle, so
Back of the new car.
And hope the cops don't check out the license.
well, what do you mean?
Yeah, I had one. That's what Linda said. Well, not if we get a plate, can I just park it? I said, well, mark it. It'd be the same thing as leaving Samantha. Yeah, if the car is registered.
I thought that lawnmower was pretty big for that guy's yard. It's a lawn service. Yeah, I'm making a YouTube video if you want to see yourself riding a bike.
Okay.
It's under Bike Dearborn.
Bike Dearborn. Okay.
Hill. We got to work on Kathy doing some swearing here. She said she don't swear.
Well, I've never heard her swear.
Actually, the word is cuss.
We'll get you to change.
Cuss.
Oh, I mean, it's the same thing.
Not like Tracy, who likes to swear at the cars when they pull in front of
Yeah.
her.
There's an occasional X, but that's the reason we don't.
You probably feel shame when a word pops out. You don't swear either, do you?
Not too often. More when I'm by myself and I do something stupid.
Yeah, I know
Or
that.
I call somebody in the car in front of me that did something stupid and asked them.
Motherfucker!
Usually I might call my husband.
Oh boy.
Wives can call their husbands assholes, but husbands can't call their wife.
I think all women do that.
Okay, you know, when you're eating, you got to carry that box, put your name on it, and start for the day.
Going up on the sidewalk.
No.
Keep it off of Monroe for no sidewalks.
Hey, puppy! $68 degrees Fahrenheit.
I got 67.8.
Actually, I got 68.9. Another sidewalk. Nope. I think we went down that sidewalk once before.
Yep. I do it just to avoid Monroe as long as I can.
Yeah, I know. These are much better roads to travel. Oh, this is a nice street too. I like this. These houses look pretty good for 100 years old. That's almost as old as we are. Yep, March 31st.
March 30th, I thought it was May.
Last day of March. Me and Gordie Howe. I'm a big 7-2 now.
Yep, mine's coming up in 2.5 weeks.
God, I remember when I hit 60, I started thinking, man, this is getting serious. Oh, the train. Beat the train.
I always said that I was going to feel all the time after he hit high school. When he hit high school, I still had a kid in grade school. I'm not going to feel old until Nathan gets high school.
Right now it's 80, and then we're going to bump it up to 90 if we're still alive. Amtrak. That's a short train.
Yep. Perfect.
Let's have a party.
Gonna be a graduation party already? Take it off. I'll race you. It's the only place that's open.
Did he have a book?
The sound of Dearborn. Got 16.8.
Yeah, but he might kill me. I'd be afraid if he remembered that his feeder goes off in the morning and I don't feed him.
Well, if you want to ride to the Ride of Silence next week, if you feel like riding, call.
It's Tech Town. Be there at 6:30. Tech Town.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I just had one about a month ago. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't like drugged out like I was the first one I got. I was drugged out for until the next day. But not this time. I think I could even driven home. Man, it's, you know, I was in there talking to him and he said, well, you're ready. I said, yep. Next thing I know, man, it's like 1 second later we're done.
So next week we do Ride of Silence downtown, this week after actually this over.
There's a lot more people in the summer, but it's real slow. I mean, it's slow.
And shorter.
And slower.
So it's about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
She had some of them like 2 years ago. It seemed like
But
it
it
lasted
starts
1
at
hour.
Pretty sure it's the same.
Yeah. We did a survey last year, I think. They said they'd be more likely to come if it was this fresh.
And I think most of them are going to start here, and some of them are going to start at the Peace Park over on Schaefer and Michigan Avenue area.
I'm gonna ride in from Wayne just to get some miles on those days.
Well, I mean, the only time I drove in was to show you my e-bike.
Well, you don't live too far from here, do you? Like 3 miles?
Like
4?
9 if I go to his house first.
Well, yeah, but how far to your house?
5.
4? I mean, that's nothing.
A little bit over 5, I think.
I got less than 4 to get home.
Yeah, but I gotta work.
What's that?
Yeah. You can go over and go to the bakery and get a snack and then slow pedal yourself home.
It's nice.
I didn't stay up all night.
Oh man, I will too. It is so nice. Yeah, but you're not old, so.
25 and 50.
You know how far it is from home to here? Farther than me.
Do you use one of those tracking apps when you ride, or?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
I sometimes use it, but most of the time when I ride, everybody else have it. So
Yeah, I forgot to turn mine on today.
Yeah.
You haven't used yours in forever.
I don't use that Strava anymore.
Oh, did it piss you off?
No, I
You want to
mean,
withdraw?
I just didn't like somebody post something, you gotta like them. If I post something, there are a bunch of people, oh, I like it, whatever that
You
is.
don't have to.
Well, then you feel like a rat, They do.
I like the people I know.
Well, that's all the people you know. Everybody
No,
you
there's
know
other
Travis
people
knows.
out here that I don't really know that well.
Well, you don't see them unless you know them.
I don't even do all of Andy. I don't do all of Tracy, because Tracy will have 15 on that one day.
She does some of those sleep meditation
Yeah.
techniques.
Or Peloton.
And the Peloton, yeah. Oh, Kathy's got her light on.
Yeah. Got the lights on. We'll be done.
Did you bring a jacket with you today? That's not that bad.
I have a shirt,
Oh, or shirt.
but I'm not really feeling it right now.
I get that minimum space all the way.
Well, be careful.
Oh.
You got my number, apprentice.
Or Strava.
And let me know if you want to meet up with that bike and see what's going on with it.
And it's e-bike deal in Marine.
I don't know. That
Giving
bumps
out
me
bad
out.
e-bikes.
Well, no, the first one I've ever had that did this.
That's
what they all
probably
say.
like. I'll
It
have
sounds
Chris-
like it.
I'll have Chris check it.
It's not the battery, I know that. 'Cause if
That's
you
when I get home.
display turned on, it's not the battery. So, that might be, so disconnect it, put it back together. But like I said, make sure you get those zeros.
I'll message you when I get home.
Does she know what to do on bikes?
She has her own e-bike.
Oh, okay. So whenever you get a flat on the rear, you have to take that apart. Pull that apart. So.
No, it isn't. Especially the first time, because you don't know which way to turn.
That's why you get a mid-drive.
Oh, I know, those are nice. If I was ever to get another one, I would get a mid-drive with a down tube battery.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Everybody have fun. Safe ride.
Okay.
Mhm.
Run for
Yeah, his pedals are different colors even. Yours are just boring.
He's got more lights than me too. It's war now. I'm having 23 lights next week.
And he'll come next time with 25. And if you measure his rope light, you know, that's about 25 right there.
I'd have to get different handlebars to get more lights than he has.
No, just get that thing that like Ron has. It has the bullhorn thing. Well,
I've got one.